for having us.
Oh, thank you for
Yay.
having me
So
here.
excited.
Alejandro, he's always loved chicharron, which is pork rind. So everybody calls him chicharron. And I love chicharron too. I love them. We've been friends for 15 years. So we just got chicharron and caviar. Caviar because I love caviar and I love just the like luxury.
Yeah. She's a little more upscale. I'm a little more rough around the edges, so that's why she's caviar now.
But you're both adorable.
Yes.
Thank you. You are.
Yeah. I think that's an amazing name and it's great.
Yeah.
And I think earlier we were saying it's like equates to like what do we say? Potato chips and filet mignon.
Yes.
Sort of. And you know what? I like pork rind too. I love it.
Yeah, me too. It's
If
my
you're talking
favorite.
about the ones that are like in the bags. That
Yes.
Are,
Yes.
It's just
awesome.
fried skin, literally. So
Yeah.
that's I love.
I also like bristle. And so what we're going to pair our wonderful Dom with is the triple creme from Wasik. And actually all of our goodies today did come from Wasik.
Thank you.
So if you've never been there, it's one of the best places in the world because if you're a cheese fanatic, Wasik's cheese shop brings all of the best cheeses from around the world to Wellesley. So also what Wasik has told me, or Brad has told me, is that champagne is like the navy blazer of wine pairing. The triple creme is a soft, bloomy rind, and when I'm at a party and I see this, I'm so tempted to like take it to all and put my plate and go hide in the corner and just kind of,
Eat it all.
yeah. So instead I just buy it the next day and sit on my couch and eat it.
It's okay.
Let me know what you think.
Love.
Delicious.
Love.
So decadent, right?
Yes.
Melt in your mouth.
So next up we have the classic holiday pairing, which is port wine and Stilton. Now port, being a fortified wine from Portugal, comes in many different varieties. We happen to have a 20-year tawny, which is delicious, and will pair perfectly with our Stilton. So to be Stilton, you need to be be made in England, and there are 3 counties. So there is Nottinghamshire, Derbyshire, and
Leicestershire?
Leicestershire.
Teamwork.
Yes. So it's an amazing cheese, and many people think that this time of the year, the reason why that they just think that it's just a popular cheese, but actually it's when it's ripe. It's between November and December.
Oh, okay.
So cheese is like a living, breathing
Yes.
thing. And so let's all taste it with our delicious port. So good, right?
So good.
So this is tawny, so you can also get ruby. There's a lot of different varieties. But it's just this
It pairs
wonderful
really well.
wine.
Really, really well.
Sorry, vodka.
We're cheating on you.
Next we have another wonderful wine that might push vodka even further back,
Yeah.
which is Sauterne. And what's interesting about Sauterne is that it's a French wine. It comes from an area in the region of Burgundy, and it's actually created from rotting grapes, or grapes that have been affected by what's called noble rot, which makes them shrink into sort of raisins.
Yeah.
And the climate in this region makes it happen a lot. So
It
to
happens
make
to other
this.
things.
It's gonna happen to my face in a few years.
Yeah, no, never.
But so what's interesting is that we're also pairing it with a nice veined cheese, but Roquefort. Roquefort, many of you might think of as a stinky cheese, but it's actually really wonderful when it's of a high quality. And Roquefort, just like Sauterne, comes to France. So cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Happy holidays.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Oh,
Yes,
so happy.
This is my favorite.
Really, you like that better than the Stilton?
For me, yes. I don't know why it is.
I think there's a little more kick to it.
Yeah. I think that's what it
More
is.
more of a rock kick.
Yes.
Yeah.
The next thing classic pairing we have is foie gras and Sauterne.
Oh, foie gras.
So if you're in the south of France, that is what you need to have.
Yes.
And the foie gras we have today, which was supplied by Wasik, comes from Hudson Valley. Hudson Valley foie gras is amazing, but they're a very responsible farm, and they create this amazing foie gras.
Which
So let's
is-
try it. Right?
Sometimes foie gras can be really salty, but it's just perfect.
It's perfect. Perfect balance of just everything. I like to call it meat butter,
Oh,
which makes it sound really
this
gross.
is, no, but it's the best butter you have.
Yeah, it's because I love butter and I love meat, so why not combine them? So, in Colombia, what are some of the things that you have for the holidays? Are there any traditions? I know for like Italians, you have the 7 fishes of the sea, and I'm not Italian, but it's raised by Italians, so get that out there. But that's the tradition, or the fish on Christmas Eve. What type of traditions do you have in Colombia?
We have so many traditions, especially because it's a majorly Catholic country. So, for example, Christmas, they hide the baby Jesus, and everyone's looking for the baby Jesus. Whoever finds him gets a gift.
Pork is the main ingredient of the family. We love pork any sort of way.
I love bacon.
That's why I'm chicharron, because I love
I
bacon.
could drink bacon fat. Is that weird?
No, it's
We define the hood life as living your passion.
yes.
And it seems like you two are. So,
Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
That's what it is. If you do anything with passion, it's gonna come out great.
Yes.
And it is so true. It comes through.
Right.
If you enjoy something and love it,
It works.
Exactly.
Look at us right now.
Where you're talking
Life,
stay.
being happy.
And drinking.
I think it's so important to be happy. When you're happy, everything happens in life.
Cheers,
Cheers.
to that.
To happiness. That's what the holidays are for.